If you've been through experiences that should have hardened you with loss, betrayal, illness, emotional abandonment, seasons where you've had to survive rather than thrive, and yet you still find yourself leading with kindness, compassion, and care, you may quietly wonder if something is wrong with you, especially in midlife, when your nervous system is more sensitive, your hormones are shifting, and your emotional tolerance feels thinner. It can feel confusing to still be soft. You might even ask yourself, why didn't I come out tougher? Why didn't I become colder or more guarded like everyone said I should? Today, I want you to understand why that gentleness is not a flaw, why it is actually a sign of deep internal strength, and choosing kindness after being broken is not accidental. It's profoundly intelligent. Welcome to the Menopause Map Minute. I'm Cynthia Penner, menopause health coach and author of the Menopause Map book series. Today is a Mindset Minute where we focus on the inner shifts that help you move from fear into clarity, from overwhelm into strength, and from simply surviving into truly flourishing. Let's step into today's reflection together. Here is today's quote. If you have been brutally broken, but still have the courage to be gentle to other living beings, then you are a force of strength with the heart of an angel. Hearts that beat to the tune of kindness can change the rhythm of the world. When I first read this, I paused because it names something many women feel but rarely say out loud. After everything you've been through, being gentle can feel almost suspicious, like you missed a lesson, like you didn't protect yourself enough. But what if gentleness after pain is not ignorance? What if it's discernment? Let's break this down into a few simple truths we can carry with us. Truth one, gentleness after pain is chosen, not accidental. When someone has been hurt deeply, their nervous system learns one primary lesson: protect at all costs. That protection can look like withdrawal. It can look like sarcasm. It can look like emotional armor. So if you're still gentle, still empathetic, still able to see humanity in others, that didn't happen by chance. Somewhere along the way, you made a decision, consciously or unconsciously, that pain would not get to define who you are. This is interesting when you look at it through a midlife lens. Hormonal changes heighten threat sensitivity. Estrogen shifts affect emotional regulation. Your body is more reactive than it once was. And yet, despite all of that, you still choose softness. Think of clay that has been cracked in a kiln. It doesn't return to dust. It is fired again, reshaped, and becomes something both more resilient and more refined. Gentleness is not what remains when strength runs out. It is strength that has matured. Truth two, kindness is a regulated state, not a personality trait. We often treat kindness as something you either have or you don't. But from a biological and psychological standpoint, kindness requires regulation. You cannot be kind when your body is in survival mode. So when you choose gentleness instead of reaction, empathy instead of defensiveness, your body is signaling safety. That's huge. This is where midlife wisdom quietly shines. You've learned how to pause, how to breathe, how to respond rather than explode or disappear. You're going to love this realization. Kindness is not softness of character, it is steadiness of the nervous system. Think of a thermostat instead of a smoke alarm. A smoke alarm reacts to danger. A thermostat regulates the environment. Your kindness is regulation. It's leadership from the inside out. And truth 3, gentle hearts quietly change the world. We often think change requires force, volume, or dominance. Especially as women, we're told we must be louder to be effective. But human beings are relational creatures, nervous systems attuned to one another. Calm spreads, safety spreads. This is fascinating when you really sit with it. A regulated, compassionate presence can de escalate tension, soften defenses, and invite honesty without a single argument. Think of a tuning fork. Strike one, and nearby instruments begin to vibrate at the same frequency. Your gentleness sets a frequency. When you choose kindness after pain, you recalibrate the emotional rhythm around you, in your home, in your relationships, even in brief interactions with strangers. That's not small, that's powerful. Here's what I want you to remember as you move into the rest of your day. If you have been broken and still choose gentleness, nothing is wrong with you. You are not behind. You are not foolish. You are not naive. You are integrated. You are regulated. You are strong in a way that does not need to announce itself. Your heart didn't harden because it learned something deeper. Here are your supportive stepping stones. Notice moments where your gentleness shows up and name it as strength. Release the belief that protection must look like hardness. Regulate your body first before questioning your reactions, and practice directing the same kindness towards yourself today. Your softness is not a liability. It is evidence of wisdom earned the hard way. So if this episode helped you feel seen and understood, like, comment, subscribe so you never miss a new Menopause Map Minute, because understanding yourself inside and out is how you flourish through menopause.